Hey, we're live again. Good to see you all out there, although I can't see you, right? Let's get this thing adjusted correctly there. I don't want to put too much light on there. It's Coach Manny, and it's not Friday, though. It's Thursday. But since tomorrow is the Good Friday holiday, I really wanted to do this on Thursday so I could share with you today. And we got a real interesting topic today called Time is the New Money. What does that mean? Time is the new money. It means simply that, people, as they get more and more money, it seems they get less and less time. Now, what exactly does that mean? What exactly is going on? People are so busy today. People are so crazy today, and they don't have any time to do anything with it. And as salespeople out there, for those of you who are, we talk about technology, we talk about process, and today we're going to talk about time. And how do I get more time? How can I do more things? How can I get more done in the time I have? And how can I not spend every bit of time I have out there and still have some life left? We know that the successful recipe, which we'll talk about next week, is the successful recipe for sales is selling, technology, and time. And putting those three things together will create great success. But you can have all the money you want, but without time to do something with it, how much is it really worth? How much does it really matter? If you lose all your money, guess what? And so many people out there do this and have done this, lose all your money, you can still get it back. And I don't care how old you are or how young you are. People always say, well, we missed the boat. No, not in today's technology world. Not in today's, there are so many opportunities out there today. You haven't lost it, but time is something that's gone forever. Once today's gone, you're never going to get it back. You're never going to get that time again. So time is a very finite resource. Money is infinite. So just think about that. You only have so much time. So how are you going to use it? You can recover money, but you can't really recover time. That's why basically we use the title in today's program that time is the new money. That's why you need to have a method to maximize your time and enjoy your money. So today, I want to work on 3 keys of that. My name is Coach Manny Nowak, and my job, or what I spend my time on, is helping people to be successful, teaching people how to build a sales process that's going to increase their revenue, build the top line. That's what I do for companies, and I do it very successful, and I love doing it. So if you're not getting the amount of sales that you're looking for, then we need to connect. Today's question is, do you have enough time? Is time really more important to you now than money? And that's what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to talk about 3 keys to making that happen for you in your life and in your business and in selling. Because remember, we're here to talk about how can we get more business. So number 1, you need to start thinking in 90-day windows. Now, what does that exactly mean? Well, what it means is if you haven't read this book yet, it's a great book out there called The 12-Week Year. And the author starts you down the road thinking of things in 12 weeks instead of 12 months. Now, what does that mean? We take the process and we build around it a little different than the 12-week year does. But it's still all about how much you can get done in 90 days. How many outstanding results? You know, for those of you who have been in sales for a number of years, you all understand that fourth quarter, that end of the year. Now, if you're on a calendar year, that's like October to December. And if you're on a physical year, it could be any other 3 months. But the point is, when you get you've have this plan, you've had this plan for the year, and you've put it together, and all of a sudden, here it is. It's the last 3 months, and 50% sometimes of the quotas or more get made during that time. And the energy is so high, and everybody's working, and everybody's just doing everything they can. And sales just skyrocket during that time. And why is it that we can't have that same process working all year round? That's the interesting question that's on the table. And that, my friend, is why the 90-day process is so effective. And that is why I'm just checking out a couple things here. I'm sorry. I just got to make sure that we are online correctly and everything's working the way we want it. So we thought we lost it there for a minute, but we're okay. That's why we started looking at 90 days. We took a look at this. We read the book. We talked to a lot of people. And what we found was that there's so much success in that last 90 days. Why can't we bring that to fruition all through the year? So instead of having one great quarter a year, we have 4 great quarters. And now what's happened is we don't even think about the year anymore. We do everything based on 90 days. And the results that we get are just amazing. What are you going to accomplish in the next 90 days? What I want you to do, and we're going to do a lot more in this over the next couple months, and there's a whole site. We're going to do a whole episode just on this piece, but what are you going to accomplish in the next 90 days? So what I want you to do is I want you to sit down and I want you to make a list. Just look at the next 3 months. That's all I want you to do. And say, in the next 3 months, what am I going to accomplish? And then make a list of those goals. And don't put too many goals there. All right? Key element. Don't try to overachieve too much. You know, people put down 10, 12, 15 goals, and they're never going to get there. Let's focus in. Put your goals down, and then for each one of those goals, I want you to put down the tasks that you need to make it happen. And then I want you to go in the next 90 days. This is a perfect time because we're live today, at least with the Facebook Live process at the end of March. So April, May, June. If you're watching this later than that, look at the next 3 months. What is it you want to accomplish? What are the goals? And what do I need to make those goals a reality? So that's the first one. And if you don't get all that today, don't worry. We got a bunch more episodes. And I'll just interject here. We did actually 4 episodes in the Entrepreneur Toolbox exactly on this process. So if you're not in the Entrepreneur Toolbox, please just go out to CoachManny.com and get signed up today. Number 2, you need a weekly plan. And, you know, the more I work with people, the more I am out there helping others, the more I find people have such an issue with getting stuff done and such an issue with time. And what do I mean by that? I mean, they just feel like they don't have enough time. They can't get done what they need to get done. Excuse me. And it's driving them crazy. I have to apologize. I'm losing my voice here because this is like the third live event I've done today, and I'm out of voice. So again, I do apologize. We'll get through this the best way we can. You have to have a weekly plan. And we do this by looking at what is it I'm going to accomplish this week? Where do I need to be? What are the things that I need to get finished? Who are the people I need to see? What work needs to be accomplished this week? You make a list of that. And you do this. You don't do this Monday morning, which is a big no-no. What you do is you put together a list sometime before Monday morning. I usually do it Sunday afternoons because that's a relaxing time for me. And when we go through some more detail on this in the future, we'll show you the whole process. But for today, all I want you to do is I want you to look at your 90-day plan, right? Because you put that together in step one. And now it's this week. And so you put together the goals and tasks you want to accomplish in the next 90 days. And then you come to this week. And what are you going to do this week? You're going to look and you're going to say, okay, these are the things that I'm going to accomplish this week. And you write them down and you make a list of them. And in that list as well, you put a category. You know, is it a selling? Is this task related to selling? Is it related to product development? Is it related to people management? Is it related to administration? Whatever it's related to. And then you sort it. I always put them in a spreadsheet. So I list the task and then I put the category. And we're going to actually share that with you. I don't have them available for you to download today. But listen, if you actually want that spreadsheet, just PM me. Private message me, and I will get that for you. Or send me an email if you have my email, if you're on my regular email list. And if you're not on the regular email list, you're missing out on a great piece of information. So just go out to CoachManny.com and get on that list. We don't bombard you with all kinds of stuff. Everything we do is education. So for this week, now I have a list. This is the plan of what I'm going to get done. And what happens is usually you put that list together just like we talked about goals, and the list is way too big. There's way too long. It's way too much. I can't digest it. So go through, tick off some stuff, and get the list down to a manageable amount of tasks that I'm going to get accomplished this week. And you can even use this. If some of you are more comfortable with the good old legal pad, just write it down on the legal pad. I like to use a spreadsheet myself. And there's also a bunch of tools, with some of which we'll talk about in the near future. So now, you know what you want to accomplish in the next 90 days. You know the things that, in order to make that happen, what you have to accomplish over the next week. So the third point is, every day you need a plan and you need a schedule. And most importantly, you need to stick to it. Your daily schedule is a roadmap. And it is so easy to control your time, effort, and energy if you can stick to the roadmap. Every day I build a roadmap. And I really, it's about noon now when we're putting this on. And I only really want to work a couple more hours, and then I want to call it a day. And I want to do some of those other things. And I can do that if I manage my time correctly. If I'm just shooting from the hip all day, I'm never going to be able to do that, am I? So every day, before the end of the day, I want you to put together tomorrow's plan. In the evening or when you're getting ready to finish working, lay out the next day. It's not a list. I don't want you to go to this and put together, here's the things I got to do tomorrow. I do want you to do that as a starter, but then I want you to say this I'm going to do from 9 to 10, this from 10 to 11, this from 11 to 1, and I want you to lay out that day what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going, and then what and when. So when you get up tomorrow morning, guess what? When you get up tomorrow morning, you don't need to think. You don't need to think about what is it I'm going to do today and where and how. You already have all that. You pull out your schedule, and it's just like a roadmap. You know where you're going. You know what you got to do. And wow, you will be amazed at what happens. Now, you will need to put some blocks in there called catch-up blocks. And I don't mean that red stuff, right? Catch-up blocks are nothing more than, and you can put them in red. That's a really great idea. I never thought about that. We'll put some catch-up blocks in there. We'll make them red. And these are just spaces of about 15 to 30 minutes in your day, all throughout the day. These are times when you get interrupted or something happens, and you just need to get that taken care of and move on. I was working with somebody the other week, and I told them this: look, you are a C-level executive. The only person who should ever be interrupting your day is the CEO. If that isn't coming from the CEO, then it can wait. Think about that. Who can interrupt your day? Or your spouse, right? Okay, either one of those can interrupt your day. But other than that, stay on schedule. The biggest thing that we found that keeps people from being successful is they allow other people to control their day. And that's what I work with a lot of my clients on, getting these three things accomplished. And it's amazing how much more successful they are when they do that. So I just want to recap a minute. Know what it looks like over the next 3 months. Build some goals. And goals for 90 days are so easy. That's why I love this plan, because I don't have to think on it the whole year. I just got to think 90 days. What am I going to do in April, May, and June? What do I have to accomplish? And then what do I have to do to make that happen? Every week, I sit down and say, what do I got to do this week? And then every night, I say, what do I got to do tomorrow? I have a roadmap for tomorrow. Are we always successful? No. Remember, one of the things I'm trying to teach you is reality on this show, right? And one of the things we try to bring you is, what we teach you, you got to be able to do. And I can tell you, if I'm teaching it, you can do it. And if you're not successful to do it, private message me, call me. I'm always available. I'm here to help you be successful. So today, we're starting on a long roadmap, a long journey where we're going to deal with time, technology, and technique when it comes to selling. And we're going to teach you how to take all that and make your business and your life successful, because isn't that really what we're all after? I want to spend this afternoon doing something else. I mean, I love my work. I love what I do, and I'm going to continue to do it. But I also have some other things that I like to do. I love to build. So I want some time to do that in addition to my work. And if I have control of my time and not anybody else, then I have that capability. So I hope you've enjoyed that process today. I want to just ask you to remember the Entrepreneur Toolbox. I want you to go out to CoachManny.com, and I want you to click on the Entrepreneur Toolbox link, and I want you to get signed up today. We just did a training this morning on sales, which was really good. We try to do at least 20 to 30 minutes every week. We also allow people, if you got something that you want us to look at, we'll throw it on the air, either let people know who you are or not. You have private message access to me. This is the group. If you're in sales or you're a business owner or you're looking to grow a business, you need to be in the Entrepreneur Toolbox, and the price is cheap. It's a monthly cost, and the greatest benefit is everything we develop, or almost everything we develop, as a member of the group, you get it. So if you're not in, get in. So I hope that's helped you. I want you to get working on that plan. If you need some help, get a hold of me. You can always reach me. Just go out to CoachManny.com, connect up with me. The numbers are there, the email's there, whatever you need. I'm here to help you and to help you create a successful business and a successful life, because time is the new money. And if you don't have time, it doesn't really matter. Thanks for being here. Have a great